the next week, this fine ship is going to be our home as we hike, bike, sail and paddle our way from one coast of Scotland to the other. We're going to be travelling with U-Tracks along the Great Glen, which cuts right through the iconic Scottish Highlands. There will be bagpipes, there will be kilts, a wee dram or two, and we might even catch a glimpse of the Loch Ness Monster herself.
Yeah, so the Great Glen, why come here? Well, it's a fantastic bit of the Highlands. This canal cuts through the landscape of the Highlands.
So we cruise the whole way across the country from one coast to the other in a week. So we take plenty of time, we take it nice and slow and explore what we have as we go.
Every day the barge will move a certain distance, we'll arrive at a new destination each day. And it's up to our guests to decide how they want to make that journey. They can cruise on the boat here and relax and watch the world go by, or they can join me on a journey aspect, either ashore or on the water. So we might be able to walk or canoe that distance, cycle, or sometimes even make a sailing journey. Each morning we'll make a bit of a plan and they can really decide, it's up to them how they'd like to spend their day.
This place is so beautiful. When you think of Scotland, a few things come to mind, but what doesn't really initially come to mind is just how incredibly beautiful this place is, how lush it is, and how wonderful it is for outdoor activities like cycling and canoeing and hiking. But this is wonderful.
The cycling ranges from on canal towpath to slightly more interesting, nearly mountain biking on sort of rougher terrain, depending on the ability level. And on the water, we've got a range of canoes, which are perfect for exploring the little nooks and crannies of each of the lochs. Then we've got our sailing, and we've got a sailing dinghy, a cruising dinghy that we keep on the back of the boat.
Alrighty, so we are on the high seas of Loch Ness. We're in the realm of the Loch Ness Monster on this beautiful little dinghy.
But yeah, we can swim in all three of the lochs, and lots of our guests like the challenge of having a dip in all three along the way. And at night, everyone comes back to the barge for dinner and has a warm, homely meal and a hot shower, and that's one of the great things about being based on the boat.
Well, I think it's a combination of being on a boat, which I love, and on a canal too, and having all the extra activities laid on.
And the staff, the crew, have just been brilliant. You know, if you can't sail, you can canoe. If you can't canoe, you can cycle or walk.
Yeah, so the whole idea is that it's totally inclusive to all ability levels and age ranges.
Right, I love it when we offer things and people do things they never thought they could do, and they try things they've never tried before, and sometimes people come away and feel that it's almost a life-changing kind of reaffirmation of you know, what they can do.
Exploring the Great Glen by barge with U-Tracks is undoubtedly the best way to experience this unique destination. The barge is intimate with only 12 passengers. It is the perfect balance of leisure and activity, and you only need to unpack your bags once, since you have your cabin as a base for the entire week. While this is a multi-activity trip, with U-Tracks there are a variety of other ways you can explore the Great Glen Way, including walk and barge, bike and barge, or various hotel-based tours in this wonderful part of Scotland. The Great Glen Way certainly is a favourite traveller destination amongst U-Tracks' comprehensive range of over 500 European active holidays.
So we've got 6 twin ensuite cabins. Each of those are in bunks, so double bed on the bottom and a single bunk up top. The showers in the cabins are pretty exceptional. I think they're the best showers in Scotland that I've experienced, certainly better than my shower at home. There's a nice big dining saloon and soft seating saloon down below as well for relaxing at the end of a nice day exploring out in the Highlands. Of course, we've got the chef on board who will be cooking up a storm throughout the week as well, so nobody goes hungry.
So we all eat together, which is a lot of fun because you talk and have a good time. The food is beyond wonderful.
And the food is It's absolutely amazing.
All in all, pretty excellent and comfortable accommodation, I think. A civilised way to explore the wilderness of Scotland.
So I love this trip. You know, the walking is just wonderful. The scenery here is just stunning. It's so green and so many different wildflowers.
I can say I've never been on a cruise with such beautiful scenery.
Magnificent, I think, is the word I would use.
It's just so peaceful.
It's just green and trees, and you know, it's a natural paradise, really, I think.
Yeah, people are kind of blown away by the landscape and the greenery, the plant life and the forests that we have here.
So you see great scenery, you can do fantastic activities. It feels remote, almost wilderness-like at times, and you can do all that whilst having the comfort of the barge and the catering and the comfortable cabin.
Would you do it again?
Absolutely, definitely, yeah. And we would do this one again.
It has really exceeded my expectations.